G'day everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 16.2 Build 7. We are on the morning of day 30, as you can see. We're just having a quick drink, get our fluids up, and have a quick bite to eat. And then we're going to do a bit of building. I'm going to show you. Did a little bit of work off camera. Upgraded some spikes, all that good stuff. So we started upgrading the first ring of spikes to steel, and we've been doing the upgrading on the bottom row here. These frames I'll get to in a second. You can see we've almost done the first level of fence around the base, which is good. So this safety railing kind of thing. And there's Stampy. Let's see how good our aim is. Oh, got him! Stay away from my mini bike, Stampy. Now, next thing's next. This is our next level of wall / fortification, and not so much fortification. This is part of the whole building. It's going to be more of a cosmetic wall as such. I've actually put those in the wrong spot. Now the interesting question is going to be, Screamer, where is she? There. I'll let the spikes take care of her, I think. Good. She's dead. Good. I'm not entirely sure if that... So, put this away, lest we... So, those are in the wrong spot. So, the idea of this wall is for it to eventually... I don't know if that's strong enough to... Oh, it's going to be an arch there. Okay, so the upshot of this is it's going to look something like this. Okay, let's get up here. And I would greatly appreciate... I'll just turn the sound back up a little bit more. There we go. Greatly appreciate everyone's thoughts on whether, once I upgrade this to concrete, whether it's going to be too much weight, and we're going to tear down the wall. So the upshot of this. Alright, so let me lay it out how this is gonna work. Okay, so this fence here will eventually go up another 2 bars, and then there'll be this wall, which will be 4 high. Okay. And this is something I might have to test this on my messing around world. Okay. So then there'll be bars that come out here and join up with this. So this will be essentially a gun gallery right the way around here. So old school Alcatraz style gun gallery. So protection from vulture hordes, all that good stuff, right? That's the plan for here. This wall then becomes sort of like this. Okay. Okay, so this is then going to be sort of a ye olde medieval style. It's not going to be full blocks on the top anyway. It's going to be half blocks, but they don't have a rebar frame for that, do they? Wet concrete half. Type. Wet concrete, scrap iron, half block, wood frame, half block. That'll do. Let's make 20 of those bad boys. Craft. Cobblestone rocks. Cool. Alright. Let's take that down. Okay, so. And I could use some feedback on everyone's thoughts on this, as to whether the concrete overhang is going to be strong enough to support this, or whether we're inviting structural integrity issues. Let's see. Please tell me these come in wood. Good, they do. Alright. Cobblestone. Let's just make those. Okay, now these arrow slits are going to be purely decorative. They're not actually intended to be used for firing. They are just simply to give it that sort of medieval-ish look. So imagine all of that in concrete, and you've got these sort of ramparty kind of looking things. And look, we may not use the gun these. We might, you know what? Let's take 2 of those down. Put these in. This is just rough. This is just rough, sort of to get a feel for what it's going to look like and see what we prefer. So let's go around here. Up here. Let's see, which do we like best? If this was all concrete, assume we're in concrete now. Would you do you think the gun slits look better, or you know what? We're going to go with the half blocks. We're not going to use the gun slits. Decision made. Yeah. Decision made. So, yeah. So that will look something like that. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, cool. So, that really only leaves the question. We might just use, we'll use half blocks there too, just to give us a bit more. Oh, yeah, a little bit more height. That just leaves the question: is this layer here attached to that strong enough to hold four and 5 in some places? Concrete. Now I don't know. I don't sort of get structural integrity in this game terribly well. All I know is the spawn of Satan, and it's sent to cause us all havoc. And then this is going to be a nice arched entrance to the drawbridge. A nice arched entrance to our farm here. And there'll be a couple more of these sort of portages the way around, so you can get from the inner sanctuary, let's call it, out to the gun galleries. And then also up onto the wall. So that's the plan we're going with. Now, I don't really want to tear down the. I don't want to knock down. I don't want to lose the entire front of the base here. So, your thoughts on whether integrity-wise this is going to hold up will be greatly appreciated. Obviously, we need to move that relay because that's now in the way. Can I? It's impossible to pick that up with a wiring tool. Let's get it away. Now, also, after we were last here, we did some extra point work. We put some points into toolsmithing, so we could make a level 450 pickaxe. Now, this is a bit of a concern. See, basically, you can't craft anything greater than 500. You can get to 600, but I'm not entirely sure how we actually get there, because you can't get past level 10, 500. So you kinda, unless you have to, unless through a combination of combining things in the workbench, that's how you get to 600. Don't know. The other thing we did is we took another level of knife guy for using our machete, which is cool. And we took melee traps so we can make the blade trap, because that's part of my next thing. We also got the scavenging 40, so we can take quality Joe if we wanted to. Or We could take the last secret stash. Well, we can't right now because clearly we don't have enough points. But when we next level up, we could take secret stash. So, these are all things to think about. But the most pressing question is, cannot cast from source type to destination type. That's not great. The most pressing question is, can I pick that up? Okay. No. No. Okay. Do I need a land claim block over there? The question is, there's a relay there. Can I? Okay. Now I've seen. This is interesting. I've seen Cage pick up a relay, but I'm not really sure how to do it myself. I'll have to do some investigation into that. Because we do need to move this so we can continue the wall around here. But yes, of course that all begs the question is... just grab those. Can we do what we want to do? The answer obviously being, don't know. Like if I upgrade these all to concrete now, is the whole front of this wall going to fall down? So hopefully someone can answer me that question. I'm going to leave those there because this is the design we're going for. Hey, what are we going to do next? We really need to start remodeling this because that just looks really bad. And off center. Okay. We don't have any wood frames on us. It's me, 200. I think we're going to go up there and do a bit of work on a little bit of building the front facade. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, of course I did. Like a boss. Like a absolute boss. Oh, we made it. Oh, I didn't think you were going to. Alright. Let's take the triangle ones out. Whoops. We took too much out that time. Yeah, we did. One triangle too many. Shoot. Oh, I missed. There goes my leg. There goes my leg. There goes my leg again. Splints. Any splints in there? No. Splints. Splints. Splint. Good. Oh, bish, 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 bish. What are we going to do with you? Okay. Ah! Whoops. Oh! Gee. Oh. We're getting very good at falling down, folks. Not very good at actually doing what we set out to do here. I know why we don't look entirely symmetrical. Because we're not. Are we? We're 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And we're... yeah. We're one block. Ugh. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? 5. Yeah, that's gonna have to change, folks, because I'll tell you one bloody thing that's gonna happen, folks. This bloody triangle roof's coming off, I can tell you that now. Not a fan. Alright. I mean, eventually this is all coming down. Not all coming down. Eventually most of this is going to be upgraded. So we might as well. Gotta love the views from up here. Traders off up there. Town over there. The snow-capped peaks over in the south. We did a fair bit of exploring out here. Town apparently over there. Where's that other town we went to? Okay, way up there. A possible town down here that we want to go and have a look at. One thing we definitely... Well, that's the town we saw at the start. So I wouldn't mind, actually. I need to go and explore this area here and see if this road connects to this road at any point. Because that would be cool. Because then we could follow that road, come around here, and go and have a look down where we because we spawned somewhere up in here. So there was town and burnt. There's burnt biome and a town over here. So we bailed out of that town, but I think we want to go and have a look at that. Anyway, let's go and see what we can do about. Bad feeling there's actually nothing we can do to make this symmetrical short of dismantling our bridge, which we can't. Open code lock. No, so we can't pick it up. If we move it one to the side, we're still going to have 1, 2, 3, 5 there. And then 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So we're kind of damned if we do and damned if we don't. So yeah. And this is definitely the same width, yes. So, I think the fact that this is 4 wide is where we've got the issue. One. Yeah, it's definitely 5. So that's a bother. So the question is, do we try and move the drawbridge across one? Which means we've got to move all the walls, or we just make it all cobblestone, and then it won't probably look as bad. You know what? Let's see what the facade looks like in all flagstone, folks. We haven't done much we haven't actually done much cosmetic work on the house, so it's good to do this for a bit of a change of pace, actually, from all the buildings, all the horde prep building and all the traps and defences and stuff. It's good to just do a little bit of stuff for the sake of doing cosmetic stuff. Okay. Let's see. It's off center, but it looks better. If that can be a thing. If off center can look good, then it's probably the best off center's gonna look. I'm okay. Ooh, the hops are done. Nice. Wow, the hops textures are shite. Dear fun pimps, your hops textures low. Sorry, Manuel. Hate to be the bearer of bad news there. Anywho, I'm going to leave this episode here, folks. It's going to be a couple of days before you see this from when I record it. So I'm going to leave this here. Because I could use some feedback as to whether I'm going to have structural integrity issues or not. If we're not, then happy days, we'll crack on. If we are, then we'll revisit it. Anywho, so anyway, I want to thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, please whack that like button as hard as we whacked the wood facade of our building to create this masterpiece of not aligned space. Now there's every chance I'm going to take this internal wall out and move the drawbridge over one at some point. In fact, there's a very good chance that's going to happen. Yeah, there's a better than average chance that that's going to happen. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe for more videos to see if I actually do it or not. And comments, please leave your comments, especially with respect to this, what I'm going to call Bish's Folly, to begin with, as to whether or not we're going to have structural integrity issues with it being over the overhang as such. I hope not, because I love the concept, and I do like to be able to get. I do want to be able to get along here, because we're going to have a way to get up onto the ramparts from here. So yeah, I do hope it is structurally sound. Yes, thanks again, folks. Laters.